has Jyob. And Staz has the Paladin. And Jyob has the Patron Warrior.
Oh, it's Patron Warrior. Okay.
So there is the Ragnaros Light Lord. What do you think of that, Ragnaros?
It's pretty good.
You know he says live insect, not
Yeah.
die insect. I think that's pretty cool. So, as a patron, what kind of mulligan do you think you're looking for against Enzoth Pally?
Well, he doesn't know for sure that it's an Enzoth Pally yet.
I would always assume every
you have to
Pally is an
assume.
Enzoth Pally.
Well, there's the aggressive Paladins that people are playing now. The Divine Shield one. It's either that or Enzoth.
Yeah, I rarely see those Pallies with the Divine Shield.
I think you look for early pressure, and
Well, the axe is... You cannot throw the axe.
there's nothing really to axe though. If he's playing the Enzoth Paladin, his early game is going to be all Doomsayers and Recruits. So, what are you actually saving the axe for?
Oh, that's true. It's always just gonna be hero power.
Yeah, look, yes. The Loot Hoarder, Pyromancer, Doomsayers. His earliest threats are gonna come on turn 4, so you want to take the initiative. And maybe have an execute for an early Doomsayer.
That's true, but Staz doesn't actually have his Doomsayer, so that's kind of good for Jyob.
Jyob doesn't have any threats either. He has a turn 4 play. Okay, that was perfect. He got an Acolyte.
The Acolyte is going to be great here. He wants to get a lot of draws for his patron combo.
Yep.
There's the Doomsayer.
Wonder if he'll want to use it. Wow, he has Pyro quality. That is so good against.
So can Jyob actually get rid of this Doomsayer? I don't think so.
Nope. Well, he can Inner Rage, Whirlwind, and hit with the axe. That would kill it, but it seems like a waste. He has a Patron in hand, so I think he wants to save his Inner Rage and Whirlwind. He's probably just gonna pass. Armor up and pass. Yep.
That's a shame his Acolyte didn't get any draws, but...
Yeah, that was really good. To deny the Acolyte from drawing. And now the Paladin has initiative.
The first Death Rattle minion is out. Harrison. That's interesting. I don't normally see Harrisons in the Enzoth Pally.
Yeah. Well, there isn't really a standard list right now, so...
Everyone's just trying different
everyone's just
things.
playing their own thing.
And what sort of works for them.
Yeah, so you can't really say what's standard or...
What would you do here? Do you think... What kind of... Oh, well, okay. So Job's gonna look for the ping for his patron.
Yeah, or the life tap. Life tap is good.
That's also really good, yeah. So at least he got the life tap.
This looks really bad for Jyob though. The moment he makes a patron board, it's just gonna get cleared. Like, he would need to draw Battle Rage, get a really good Battle Rage. I mean, if he knew that Staz was holding on to Pyro quality, he would just save his patrons for...
Do you think the Harrison is good here?
You mean right now on this turn?
Yeah.
Just as a tempo play? No, he has his 6/6. He can play that heal bot.
Oh, right.
It's perfect turn 5.
Corrupted heal bot.
Well... Wait.
Yeah, you definitely need to play something on tempo here. You don't want to, like...
Actually, maybe you should Harrison. Because there are only 2 weapons in the deck. He's not gonna get value out of Harrison if he doesn't play it now.
Yeah, I mean...
There's probably
Axe
only
is like
2
the
axes,
only weapon in
Desperate.
patron. I've seen some people have other weapons in their patron. I've seen the...
From the new legendary, right?
I don't see them. I don't see them running that card, but I
see that a lot.
them.
Okay, so yeah, Harrison.
That minion, that 4-mana.
The Wrathy weapons.
Yeah, that one. I've seen them run that. Okay, so how to take down this taunt?
No, it's the warrior's turn, so what's he gonna do? He might be thinking of just playing his patrons right now.
But
we know
clear,
that would be
clear.
really, really bad, but I mean, what are you gonna do as a warrior here? The
yeah.
longer you wait, the more likely he is to have an equality to answer your patron board. So,
what do you think about this this matchup usually? How do you feel when you play patron against the Enzelf Pally?
It depends on the list. I think the list I play is fine against it. Depends on what tech you have.
We still don't know if
this is good.
Jyob like runs
yeah, we
cork
don't know what
runs
kind
or
of, yeah. Cork runs would help a lot. You want to be able to burst him down.
yeah, in
Play
case
like a tempo deck, almost like an aggro deck. You can't just rely on the patron combo.
Right.
Okay, so he's gonna execute and just save his patrons. I guess he expects there to be inequality, so he's just gonna play around it as much as he can.
So it's Staz's turn now. So I think the corrupted heal bot isn't a bad drop here.
Yeah, there's nothing else for him to play.
Yeah, it's not a board he wants to clear with Pyro Equality yet.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Although he does have 2 pyros. No, he has 2 equalities. He needs another pyro or a consecrate. Oh, he is gonna equality. Wow, yeah, actually that was perfect. So he still has another one with his pyro.
Yeah, he has another equality, so he doesn't mind.
But this might make Jyob think that it's okay to just go all in with his patrons now.
Right. We're gonna definitely see some patrons here. I mean, what else can
nothing
Jyob?
else.
Yeah, what
No.
else can Jyob do?
He's just gonna go all in. What?
Would you use everything here, or just like one set?
Just one.
One inner
Yeah.
rage, one whirlwind.
Yeah, for sure. In case you get another patron.
Oh, nice! He got his executed.
Actually, no, he has to inner rage whirlwind.
He might even just use the execute on the 5/4.
Yep.
Have you tried using those new minions yet? The one ones that give you a 5?
Yeah, I tried that in my Enzelf Pally. It's pretty good.
I haven't used that minion yet, actually.
It's like the new Nerubian egg. It's 6/6 for.
That's right. That's right.
It's nice because when you play Enzelf, you want your board to be resistant to a clear, right? 'Cause you just flooded the board. So a Death Rattle minion that leaves behind something really strong goes really well with the Enzelf Pally. That's why they run that.
Oh, we're gonna say goodbye to the patrons. Now Jyob has kind of just got spells in his hand. We need a minion.
Yeah, he needs another patron.
At least he has the tap.
This might actually be fine if he draws his second patron.
I would have
Killed the 1/1.
No, I would have just probably saved my weapon.
I'll save the weapon.
I think he's thinking of just going aggro and trying to
Yeah,
smorg
no,
the Pally
I don't
down
know why
already.
he would just hit the face like that. This looks really bad now.
Yeah, so the whole point for the Enzelf Pally is just to really stall and then put a lot of death rattle minions. And once that Ragnaros is out, especially on a clear board, it's really hard to just take down.
Yeah. It has a lot of stall. It's like the Murloc-Din. It's got the same game plan
So
as the
Jyob
old
has
Murloc-Dins.
Yeah, it's exactly the same kind of deck, really. The anything can happen is like the Enza card.
Yep.
So Jyob only has one execute. And it's not on him right now.
No, this looks really bad.
Black Knight.
Black Knight is.
I wonder if Staz runs any taunts.
Well, he has to run Tyrion.
Oh, that's right.
That's probably his only
That's
taunt.
right.
So Black Knight's just gonna sit in his hand until the Paladin plays Tyrion.
He might even just use it as tempo here. So he's gonna face again with the weapon.
He's just hoping he draws a patron. He draws a patron. But even then, it looks really bad. Like he's dead next turn.
Yeah.
No matter what he does now. Does he have any odds?
So Staz is just gonna take the first game from the looks of it.
Yep.
Well played. There, so Staz takes the first game. And that's the first pally that's gone for the day.
Ends off Pally's actually pretty good without a shaman to counter it.
So what do you think of the first match? Patron versus Enzoth Pally.
It's pretty one-sided.
Yeah, Jyob was just like left in a really bad position. I mean, the first wave of patrons he made just got cleared really easily with the second equality, because he had both equalities and a pyromancer. That was like perfect. And the Doomsayer was really nice, which denied him from his draw.
The draws, yeah.
Very early.
So patron had to end up top decking.
So we're off to the second match. I wonder what deck is gonna be up next. I think we might even. Do you think a Zoo will come out?
What are their lineups again?
Staz is a warlock and a priest. That's his options. And Jyob could possibly just use the patron warrior again.
Yeah, usually when people lose, they just go
stick
with whatever.
To the same. Yeah. They just, because he has to win with the patron warrior anyway, so he might just stick to the patron again.
Well, you wanna play whatever you think has the highest win rate versus your opponent's remaining decks.
Game number 2.
Okay, so it's Freeze Mage. And it's not even Zoo. Staz is playing Reno Lock.
Jyob with the Freeze Mage and Staz with the Reno Lock? I wonder if it's a Cthulhu Reno Lock.
Probably Reno Lock. I don't think Cthulhu Reno Lock is a thing.
I've seen it. I've seen Cthulhu Reno Locks. Right now, no one knows what thing is in or what.
Right, but no, it's not Cthulhu Reno Lock.
We'll see. So with Mad Scientist gone from the Freeze Mage, what starting cards are you looking for?
Acolyte of Pain, Novice Engineers, Loot Hoarders, all your draws, basically.
Arcane Intellect.
Yeah. And I guess he has to assume also that it's a Zoo, so you might want to keep Doomsayer. Wow, he kept Ice Block? That's... I don't know if...
Well, maybe it's the thing to do. Like, if you don't have Mad Scientist, it's nice to have the secrets in your hand.
Right, but you run 2 of them anyway. And if you look for your draws, like an Arcane Intellect, you might just... You're very likely to draw an Ice Block sooner or later. And you have so many stalls that Ice Block is really like the last thing you want.
Novice Engineer. So that's just gonna give it away to Staz that Jyob is playing a Freeze Mage.
Yep. And Jyob probably already knows that this is some kind of control warlock.
Staz could play the Acidic Swamp Ooze for tempo, or he could just tap here. Those are basically the 2 options.
Yep. Yeah, tapping's fine. He's gonna save that Spellbreaker for a Doomsayer, probably.
The Acolyte is just great here. Just want to get the Acolyte down so you can just ping it whenever you want for draws.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I played Freeze Mage.
When was that?
I had someone helping me, trying to teach me how to play Freeze Mage, and they told me to ping, and I pinged the face, and they were like, "No, you're supposed to ping the Acolyte."
Oh, that was just the other week, right?
Yeah. It was so bad.
Okay, so you use the Spellbreaker. on the Acolyte instead of on a Doomsayer.
He chooses to play the spell already. The secret. And the secret was Ice Block.
Yep, he played his Ice Block.
I think he's gonna Frostball here. Or he could... Oh no, he's gonna ping. He silences Acolyte, which was good. So Staz really likes to deny the draw, which is great.
Deny the draw.
Yeah, he's done it twice now.
Yeah. Yeah, for decks like Patron and Freeze, it really helps a lot.
It does.
You stop them from
because those are
getting
combo
the cards.
decks,
Yeah.
and they need their draws.
Well, it's also really nice to silence Doomsayer against Freeze Mage. Wow. So Jyob has a lot of burst. He might be able to just... Let's see, how much damage does he have? 12
Yeah,
plus... Wow, he has all of his burst damage.
He's not afraid of taking 5 damage right now to his face. It's fine.
He has 26 damage in his hand. If he just went all face right now with all of his spells, he could kill him in the next maybe 3 turns.
Is it something you would do though? As a Freeze Mage?
Well, the only thing you're really worried about is Reno. But I think with this hand, he might not even have a choice. What else is he gonna do? And we know it'd be very good. The Reno Lock has no heals in his hand. He could just go all in right now.
Yeah. I mean, if that's his only play...
No, he wants to play safe.
That's one Fireball down.
Yeah, I don't know. If I would do that.
So this is an OTK. This
Yep,
is an
it's an
OTK Reno
Reno
Lock.
Lock.
So we see the Leroy. And no, you can't play Arcane Golem anymore.
No, you have to play Leroy.
So it's just a bunch of spells in Job's hand. No minions, no Alexstrasza, no Emperor Thorison. So he's going for
He's
it.
doing
Yep.
it. Yep. He's doing it now.
There's no other choice.
Especially with a Pyroblast.
Do you think part of him is
Well,
like
that
do you think he regretted using the Fireball?
no. He has enough. Yeah, he actually has exactly enough next turn. He has 10 damage. He can Fireball, Frostball, Ping. I think that's it. I think it's over.
Unless
No, he can heal, of course.
yeah.
He can heal.
And Staz still has a chance to get Reno.
Yeah. Alright, and then Frostball. Okay, so he's planning to win by turn 10 with the Pyroblast. Staz just has to draw his Reno before then.
Yeah, because the job next turn will do like Fireball, Frostbolt.
Yep.
So
Actually, you could even just Frost Nova into
so
and put him at 10.
Job is basically looking at like if he doesn't Reno this turn, he doesn't have Reno in his hand. That
Is he sure of that?
yeah, because
Well, he's already shown both Ice Lances,
already-
a
he's a-
Fireball and a Frostball. So he knows. No, Staz knows that the most the Job can do next turn is what he can Fireball, Frostball, Roaring Torch. That would be the most he could do.
12.
But that's pretty unlikely. I mean, he'd have to draw the Roaring Torch.
That's still a lot of damage. So that's why he's choosing not to tap here.
Yeah, but I mean, Job isn't sure that Staz isn't just holding on to a Reno. Because it's still... 14 seems pretty safe on turn 9. After seeing what Job has used so far. He should just set up Lethal here. Probably Frost Nova to delay him a turn and then put Staz at 10 life.
He's probably thinking that. Well,
He can Frost Nova, he'd have 6 mana, then Frostbolt, ping the face. If he Thorazons, no. He can't do that.
He has to Frost Nova or else he's gonna die.
He's not setting up lethal anymore.
Wait. Oh, okay. He wants... so he doesn't care if Staz pops his Ice Block, basically. Because he has another one in his hand.
That just seemed wrong. I guess he was playing around Reno. That's the only reason you would not set up lethal there. Because he could have delayed his Ice Block popping for one turn by playing the Frost Nova. And he could have set up lethal by going face right there. So I don't know why he wouldn't do that.
I thought it was a clear giveaway that he didn't have Reno and
the previous
if he didn't
turn.
use
no,
it
no, but
last
yeah,
turn.
no, that's not. You can't know that for sure. At 14 life.
Yeah, it's much easier when you can see both hands, really.
Okay, so he's just gonna steal the Thorazon with the PO. And he has to heal, I guess.
The 16 health safe. He's definitely gonna play the Ice Block here, and...
Oh yeah, he has to. But I really think he should have Frost Nova the previous turn.
Ice Block.
Because now even if he freezes...
Fireball
Ice
phase
blocks,
and
yeah,
Frostball phase.
He's not safe against the Leroy or Hellfire, any direct damage.
And the Frost Nova's out, so...
Staz could pop his Ice Block and then Reno, and he would win. But he needs the Reno.
His only chance is just tapping right now and finding Reno.
Yep.
I wonder how many cards does he have in his deck right now. Hover over it. I mean, that is his only option. He has to just tap here. What do you think he's thinking about?
He knows that he's dead to any Roaring Torch or Pyroblast. I think I would tap. There's no reason not to tap.
Oh, and he didn't get his Reno Jackson. So he's just thinking if he can just pop it with the Leroy, and he's just hoping he doesn't have 4 damage in his hand.
Yeah, but it's over.
Clear the board. So Jyob's gonna take the second game. So it's gonna be a 1-1.
It's actually pretty hard without Healbot and without Loathid.
What were you talking about? The Reno?
Yeah, for Reno.
Yeah, because the two Healbots are out.
Right.
But they do have 2 Farseers.
No, 1 Farseer.
Okay. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I mean, we got to see a Freeze Mage, and we got to see Reno lock. 2 decks from the previous meta still being used. But the Freeze Mage took that one, because, yeah, it was a bit hard for the... Reno Lock didn't get the...
It seems pretty hard for Reno Lock.
Yeah, without heal bots, and he didn't get his Reno Jackson, which is the main heal.
Oh, so yeah. If he had just drawn Reno, it would have been completely different.
So it's 1-1 on each side.
Okay, so now we know why Jyob banned the Warrior. Because he had Freeze Mage. But...
And a Patron and a Control Warrior is just really bad against Freeze Mage.
Really good against Freeze Mage.
I meant, like, for him, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, sorry.
Wow. That's...
Oh, this is an Astral Communion.
Druid.
Wow. And he gets his Astral Communion. That's what you want.
Yeah, ideally you also want to, like, innervate it out.
He didn't get his Innervate, though.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
So Staz is back with the Reno Lock. Yeah. You haven't seen this matchup before?
I don't think I ever have.
Wild Growth is great. I mean, that's the perfect start for a Druid. Any Druid.
Yep. Alright. Let's see what Staz. Let's see Staz's reaction when he finds out this is Astral Communion.
Astral Communion, here we go. He got rid of his rag though.
It doesn't matter.
What if the first card he gets is not like... What if it's like a 4 mana?
Yeah, it could happen.
That's what someone have. Like someone was playing Astral Communion against me, and the first card he got was a Mire Keeper.
Oh, that's really bad.
Let's see what his first card is. A swipe. See, I called it.
Yeah,
I said it was
it.
4 mana. He can't do anything right now. He doesn't. You see that he's a bit irritated. He's like, I didn't want my swipe right now. Refreshment vendor. So Staz is just gonna drop down some tempo cards and get it going, basically. We get the Cthulhu, which Jyob has to play.
Yep. Cthulhu with no Cthulhu synergy cards.
Interesting. I'm surprised. I really wasn't expecting to see an Astral Communion Druid.
Yeah.
It's a really fun deck, but I don't. When it comes to stats, I'm not sure how well it does. I've actually never played it on ladder.
I've tried it. I don't think it's good.
Based on your stats.
And when I fight it, I don't really have a hard time against it either. I don't know. Guess it depends on the lists also. Maybe no one's found the right list yet. It just seems really inconsistent. You could not get Astral Communion at all, or you could get it and then the top deck really bad cards like.
What would you get here? I mean, Soul of the Forest, Naturalize, and Astral Communion.
It almost doesn't even matter. Naturalize is fine. But he doesn't even need it right now. He can just swipe Hero Power to clear. What? He could have swiped the 4/4 and then Hero Powered the 5/2.
Looks like he's...
That seems wrong. Like, his Hero Power cleared the 5, would have cleared the Drake anyway, so why would he naturalize that?
You could have just, saved the Naturalize for something bigger, like a bigger threat.
Yeah,
like
he basically
the
used the
Thoris
Naturalize to save 5 HP on his hero and deal 1 damage to the Warlock's face.
Okay, let's see what the next card is. So exciting.
Well, that's a good card. But it's not.
Okay, Staz gets his Reno Jackson when he actually doesn't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it now.
What can Staz do? He has a lot of cards in his hand right now. He could actually, I don't know, Bran and Dark Peddler and just get like...
Yeah, like a bunch of stuff.
I mean, it's not a... Yeah, just put more minions basically for Staz.
It almost doesn't even matter what he does, but...
Is that a silence in his hand? The 4/3 in the very left? Next to Alex Straza?
Yeah, that's a Spellbreaker. Alright, he's just gonna clear.
I would drop the Bran and the Peddler.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna keep his stores on.
But he did tap last.
Yeah, he should have tapped first if he's gonna do that. That was a hard turn though.
Yeah, it was. It's so tricky. Because you don't normally run into scenarios.
Yeah, no, you don't. Power Overwhelming Silence.
What is the next card?
Arakoa. Oh, so it is like a Cthulhu Astral Ramp Druid.
He might actually have the card in his deck that brings back Cthulhu.
Oh, right.
So he's probably not
wouldn't
too
be
worried.
So bad. Okay, so what do you do here?
For...
You could Alex and just clear. You'd have lethal next turn.
Alex the Druid's face.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yep. Because he has Leroy. Wait, is it? Yeah. He has Leroy Hellfire. Oh, why didn't he clear though?
Maybe he's gonna use Alex Straza next turn to just take down the taunt. There's the Mire Keeper.
Guess it doesn't matter.
I was talking about
But
earlier.
yeah, that's game. He wins already.
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, he doesn't need any more mana crystals with his Mire Keeper, so he's just gonna put the slime up.
Yep. Wow.
So is that gonna be game?
It's much more than enough. How much does he have? You could even bounce the Leroy.
Leroy.
No, he can't bounce the Leroy. You need 10 mana.
Cool. So Staz takes the third game.
Yep. He's up 2-1. Just has to win with his last deck. What's his last deck?
Was there? We haven't seen it yet. Priest.
He has to win with Priest.
It's gonna be, yeah, maybe Control Priest or Cthulhu Priest. So we have for Jyob, we have the Astral Druid and the Warrior.
Patron Warrior.
Patron. It was the Patron.
Yep. The Patron Warrior that he lost with in game 1.
And we haven't seen the Mage.
Job's Mage?
Yeah, have we?
No, this is Freeze Mage that he won with.
Oh right. Oh yeah, it's green. Yeah, I wouldn't want to keep Cthulhu. It's not big enough yet.
He's looking for Astral.
Really? You'd even take out Wild Growth for it?
I don't know. It depends on his list. It depends on his curve and what else he runs. I think you should. I don't know. Just mulligan hard for Astral Communion, I guess. That's his plan.
You didn't get no Astral.
Well, he had like the perfect hand last game and it went so badly. What's he gonna do now that he's not even gonna have Astral?
So what kind of priest is this? Looks like just a control
priest. Standard control priest.
Well, he did get his Innervate, so that
Innervate's
helps.
good. He should have kept Wild Growth.
Yeah, that's what I was.
He's probably
I was
regretting not
keeping
it now. I mean, he could have just played it like a standard ramp druid.
Because if he
almost.
Wild Growth,
he'd be
then he
at
had 4, and then
yeah.
like he'd Innervate like a 6 mana minion. The
Joster.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, he got Communion anyway.
But would you really want to do that? I don't think he'd want to
Yes, you Joster first. I think he wants to do it next turn.
So Staz has the option to Shadow Word here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Shadow
pretty
Word
much
and
it.
Pass. Don't do that. What's he gonna do? He's gonna wait until turn. He has no plays until turn 9. Right now.
Maybe he's taking a different approach this time. He's like, last game I used my Astral Communion and it was bad. So this time he's thinking maybe I can just like wait it out and.
He's thinking because it's plays until turn 9. Right now.
Maybe he's taking a different approach this time. He's like, last game I used my Astral Communion and it was bad. So this time he's thinking maybe I can just like wait it out and.
He's thinking because it's a control priest.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to pressure him, but I don't know. I would have just used the Astral.
No, I think you can just Wrath here and Hero Power. Get rid of the Northshire Cleric. Oh.
Now he doesn't. He could have just done it last.
It's a lot of cards to throw away.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's the whole game plan when you're playing Astral Druid anyway.
It
doesn't matter what you discard as long as you keep top decking enough.
Yeah, I don't know what
your
cards he runs, so maybe he knows he still has like a lot of big minions.
But he definitely regrets not playing the Astral.
The turn earlier.
Yeah. I mean, he did it anyway.
Staz really likes the Harrison.
He has it in every deck.
Yeah, nearly. From what I've seen.
Oh, Ancient of Lore.
Ancient of Lore. I haven't seen that card in a while.
It's not nearly as good.
Ooh, I think he should discover a minion, but maybe he's looking for a specific spell.
Oh, Starfire, yeah. Draws your card.
Ooh.
Just
Alkanai Flash Heal could be an option here.
Yeah.
What else?
I guess he just wants to draw.
Oh, he's gonna buff.
He's gonna draw it twice and then use his Northshire to clear. Oh, that's pretty good.
And the girl gets
and
really
the girl
strong.
gets, yeah.
Or no, yeah, that's gonna be really good.
Oh no, he even has Entomb. If the Druid top decks like a big minion.
It's gonna help Staz a lot. Oh, he's got that card, the new card that brings a 10 mana minion to your hand. Which
It's
is
a little slow.
I think Jyob knows that he's not gonna win this one. Because he said well played.
He's given up.
It just doesn't look good for him. That's how he feels.
How much damage is this?
Is that game already? Yeah?
Yep.
There we go. So Staz is gonna take that.
3-1.
3-1.
Yep. Astral
Congrats
Druid,
to
not
Staz.
so good.